What's up, Reapers? Welcome back to the crypt. I said I would maybe do another one of these, and I thought I'd do a little quick one of the rest of my A's, and then we're gonna start B's. I forgot to mention that, and I said in the last CD collection video, if I don't, I'm missing a lot of stuff. So it's either I might have it on a different format that I just haven't shown yet, or just haven't gotten around to it, or I just don't like it. But with that said, we're going to start off with Annotations of an Autopsy with the Reign of Darkness. I got this from Nuclear Blast, and it's pretty good. It's like deathcore and sludge, and I don't know. Some people say they're sludge, some people say they're deathcore. I kind of hear both. Next up is, I don't even know why I still have this. I mean, I like them, but not a whole lot. Anthrax for All Kings. Pretty good stuff, I guess. Next up, I actually got a flyer for this in the Metalhead box, and I finally actually found it, ironically, on Amazon. This is a death metal band called Apparition with Feel. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought. Next up is the only Archgoat I own. All Christianity Ends. I need to get more Archgoat because I do actually like them. I need to just get a lot more war metal in general. But next up is Atheist Piece of Time. Pretty good album, but my favorite, well, one of my favorites, along with I think it's Jupiter, Unquestionable Presence. Absolutely love this album. Next up is some weird Slamadam. This is a Tall with Fallout Frenzy. Got this in a Gorehouse Productions grab bag that I did last year when I didn't have YouTube. Next up is like progressive death metal. Some people say technical, I say progressive. This is Augury with Fragmentary Evidence. Pretty good stuff. I mean, again, Blind Buy from Amazon. Most people haven't been able to get this album in a normal jewel case. As far as I know, I think this is a regular jewel case. I don't really know the difference. This says Autopsy with Mental Funeral. I need to get Severed Survival. Just more Autopsy, honestly. I mean, Severed Survival and Mental Funeral are probably my favorite albums from them anyway. Actually, Mental Funeral might be my favorite. It really fluctuates between the two. But I mean, if you're a death metal fan, you have to know that. Next up is some like weird like Guro grind surf stuff. I don't even know how to say that. Ayakasi Gagura with Zenigil. I don't know how well that's gonna show up. I'm not putting the shit in the description because I want people to actually watch my videos. Not look at the description and then say, oh, good video, and not give me views. I mean, this is pretty good stuff. I mean, I just found it on like an Amazon. I don't know how Amazon has shit like this, but then they don't have like other shit that I actually want. But regardless, next up is Beholder with Arcane Subreptus. Great black thrash sort of stuff. I still love that this looks like a fucking vinyl. Got it in the Metalhead box, and I love it. Next up is the only album I have from these guys, and I really want to get, more, because, this was my introduction, but, I really, like I said, it was my favorite for a while, but every time I go back to it, I'm just like, I mean, kind of an overrated band anyway, but Belphegor with Necrodaemon Terrasathon from 2020. I actually really want to see these guys live. Okay. Next up is some deathcore Beneath the Massacre with Dystopia. Only listened to it like twice. Need to give it another spin sometime, but not huge on it. Next up is a pretty good split called between Bastille Mockery and Unholy Massacre. Eve of the Bastille Massacre. It's like 9 songs long, and I don't know. It's something that I just throw on every now and then if I have that itch. Next up is an absolute war metal essential. I need more from these guys. This is Bastille Warlust with Vengeance War of Death. I was so excited when I saw this on Amazon that I was like, fuck it, I'm getting that. Because I've been looking everywhere for it, and it just popped up on Amazon, and I was like, shit. It's either now or never. And of course, the absolutely necessary Upside Down Cross. I will say it's a bit overkill for one disc and all that, but at the same time, you also get a lot of reading stuff. So it's, yeah, I mean, if you say you like Black and Death / war metal and you don't know Bastille Warlust, especially this album, dude, get on it. Next up is, I need to get more from these guys because I've said before that they're my favorite band, and okay, can nerd out. Are you ready for me to nerd out? Yes, I have to. I have to do this. If I'm gonna be talking about them, I'm gonna. Black Anvil. Y'all know I couldn't pass this up. I may have spent $200 just because of how much I bought from them. But, I mean, I almost bought every fucking shirt from them. But time insults the mind. Fuck off. Sorry. I have 15%, so I'm trying to get going. Time insults the mind. great album. Not my favorite, though. I actually need to get more from them, but considering they're my favorite, or one of my favorites. Next up, Triumvirate. I actually love this album. I mean, I can't even recommend a track. And then one, I'm so pissed I didn't know this came out last year, because if I knew, I would have fucking bought this. Absolutely. Regenesis. Every fucking song on this is holy shit. My favorite song has to be 8-Bit Terror. I am suicide. Just the riff in that, and actually, here you get to look at the. Yeah, just every fucking song on here is great. Next up, I actually listened to this a lot recently. Black Crown Initiate with The Wreckage of Stars. Great album. I would say if you want to get into these guys, A Great Mistake or Withering Waves would probably be your best bet. Those songs are just. I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, I'm trying to copy Count Blackroth," but yeah. And then we have Black Crown Initiate with Those We Cannot Forgive. For Red Cloud, Sorrow Song, Transmit to Disconnect, the title track. Next up, I need to get more from these guys because I actually like them more than when I first heard them. And I actually didn't realize they're from Michigan as well. Black Dahlia Murder, Nightbringers. Until Trevor died, I didn't really listen to these guys, and then, yeah, I was like, shit. I mean, sorry. I mean, I know a lot of people don't, either love these guys or hate them. I actually like these. Kings of the Night World was, I guess, the song that really made me like them. This is a band I just recently saw, the Black Mariah, Road Agents of the Black Blast Furnace. Excuse me. Pretty good Texas death metal, and it has Twisted Axe EP. Next up, we have Black Sabbath Paranoid. I got this at a record show. Record shows are dangerous for people like me. Yeah, I mean, if you don't, I mean, everyone fucking knows Black Sabbath. Everyone knows this album. This was given to me by a friend. Sabbath Greatest Hits. And then I think this was a bootleg that I got at or my stepmom got me at a record show. This is Black Sabbath The End, and it has like Season of the Dead, Cryo Night, Take Me Home, Isolated Man, God Is Dead, ? And then live in Sydney, Australia for 27/13, and then yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, yeah, I haven't even spun it, so I don't even know if it's. Next up, some like Black Thrash from 2022. Wasn't huge on this, and I'm still not. Um, I mean, it was from Metalhead Box, so I kind of want to keep it just for that. Blasted Heath with Vela. Next up, album that I got for challenge I'm doing, and also because it actually caught my attention. The Bleeding, Rites of Absolution. I need to get another Bleeding album from them. I need to get another Bleeding album. Imagine like more death metal Exodus and with the, like Rob Dukes with a few more throat razors in his throat. Pretty good stuff. I mean, we got two more. We got Bloodbath and Nightmares Made Flesh. I need more because my personal favorite has to be, I think, Fathomless Mastery. I mean, everyone knows this one for Ethan. Brave New Hell, Bastard Son of God. Other songs on the album. Next up, we got Bloodscribe, Prologue to the Apocalypse. Got this in a Mom the Gore House grab bags. Pretty good stuff. It's like very grindy. I don't like being that person who doesn't mention songs, but there's really not a whole lot on these albums that I know, because it's like I haven't spun them in a while, or just not at all. But thank you all for watching, thank you all for subscribing, and as always, keep it grim.